And on their first drive, the offense staying out there. They're going to go for it on fourth. And they'll try and throw for it with Lawrence. And going to find the open man. That's complete. And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 30.
Now we're here. He is
The conversion is successful with a sizable gain of 13, and the decision to go for it looks like a smart one.
First and 10 at the 34-yard line.
So now following the roll of the dice, they've got a first and 10 inside the 35.
Hey, kill. 11, add it. Here we go.
They go play action with Lawrence.
Oh, we missed him. He missed the sack. This nigga missed him.
His first touchdown here of the new campaign. And the Desperados get the upper hand as they're on the board first here this afternoon. The extra point splits the uprights. And it's now a 7-0 game.
49ers nothing. Cam Little to kick off.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And he'll get it up across the 20 to the 21-yard line. Looking to put a drive together. They'll start on the ground with Benson. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. 2 yards the loss, second and 12.
Second and 12 at the 19-yard line.
Yell at 42. Check steal. Ready.
Back to throw. And he's taken down. Back at his own 7. He couldn't get away. He'll wind up losing a dozen yards. A 12-yard loss, and it brings up third.
Ready. 38.
Now on third and long, they'll look to throw. And this is going to be incomplete.
That was the first third down try of the game, and clearly something was off in the execution of that play. Good news, they've got a whole game left to clean that up and start clicking on those key third down throws.
It's a 47-yard punt, return of 6. And this offense, they're going to have excellent field position. They take over with a first and 10 on the short side of the field.
Hey, Jupiter. Let's go.
Now Lawrence. That is caught by Hunter. And he's going to get this one down to the edge of the red zone. He got 29 yards that time.
And then Austin, first down.
Hey, go.
Here's Lawrence. Now he's going to step up and run. Throw right side, pulled in by Hunter. And he gets into the end zone for the touchdown. Travis Hunter with his second touchdown in this opening quarter. And the Desperados are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. But after right down the middle. And it's now 14-0. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And a good effort on the return there. Gets him across the 30 up to the 33. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. They've been outplayed early, no question. Down 14-0 already as they come up first and 10. And he'll get this up to about the 40. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a second and 3. Well, this defense, Charles, really played well in that win a week ago.
And as in any game, takeaways are always a big key. They're always discussed on defense. There's an emphasis there, and they came away with 3 interceptions in that game.
Second and 3. Oh, that's into double coverage and intercepted. And his guys are going to take over at the 31-yard line. So more problems here in this first quarter. Already 2 scores down, and here they give away the football.
And if I'm the head coach, I think it's time to start lighting a fire under some of these guys. Now, you have to do it within your personality. They can't perceive it as fake. But I'd go get after some guys because they don't look ready to play to me. They look flat, uninspired. It's time to get moving.
From the 33, here's second down and 7. Out of the gun, it's Lawrence. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. 19 yards there on the catch and run.
So many times in my career, I've heard coaches talk about completions are one thing. But as long as we're there at the catch and we get guys on the ground, we can live with that. But if you're going to give up 10, 12, 15 yards after the catch, then your defense is going to be in a lot of trouble.
You look at this Niner defense, and they played well against the pass, currently ranked 7th in the NFL.
And since this is such a good unit of covering passes downfield, I think that last play is typical of what we might see. A lot of short passes, see if they can generate some run after the catch, but nothing doing on that one.
Here's second and 10.
On red.
Again, it's Lawrence. They'll try and set up the screen to Tootin. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. 11 yards there, first down.
First and 10 at the 37-yard line.
Lawrence will throw. That is incomplete.
And I think they'd be well served to take that type of a physical approach against him the rest of the game. He's had his way so far, but on that last one, that worked quite well for the defense.
Second and 10.
Hey,
Lawrence. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
You've always been very good about checking my math. Am I correct? That's the first time that it's been incomplete when they've thrown it to him?
Yes, he had caught every other ball coming his way.
So they feel like they've got something really good going there, and they're going to continue to go there until the defense makes an adjustment and takes it away.
Well, they finally made an adjustment there. We'll see if they can build on that stuff. Now, throw on the run, but that's going to be incomplete. So now they're going to send out the field goal unit to, as they say, fire away from long distance. And his kick is absolutely perfect. And that'll make this 17-0 here in the opening quarter. So, Charles, they get to them with their first turnover of the game and then make it hurt a little bit extra with a field goal.
And anytime you give the ball up, what's the first thing a coach tells his defense? Don't let them score off of this. You got to put out the fire. In fact, in 2021, that's what one NFL coach turned his defense. The firemen, go out there, guys, and don't let them put some points on the board.
The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive.
Let's go.
Not only are they in search of their first score, they're in search of their first down in this ball game as they come up first and 10. 2 yards the loss, second and 12.
Second and 12 at the 17-yard line.
17-0 our score after one. The 49ers with the football here to begin the second quarter. As they've got it second down and 12.
Set, hut. Black 40.
They'll look to throw here. And he will find his big tight end over the middle. And they work this well upfield across the 45. A gain there of 30 big ones. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another first and 10.
Yellow 43. Steel black. Hut.
They'll look to throw. That's complete to Pearsall.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride and you can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
Come on, set, ready.
A give left side for Benson. And he'll go down shy of 40 at the finds the pickup, first down.
4 yards. And the 49er, first down. A gain of 4 yards. First down.
They'll go again with Benson. And the running lane's non-existent in this first half as they'll stop him behind the line. 2 yards the loss, second and 12.
Loss of 2 brings up second and 12 at the 43-yard line.
Here we go. 33, yellow. Ready?
Looking to throw. Pass caught by Pearsall. So the completion results there in 9 yards. And now we've got a 3rd and 3. Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first.
45, white, yellow, go. Black shot. Right, white. 6, mega. Red, yellow.
On 3rd and short, they'll try and pick it up through the air. And he is caught. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. They get 17 down to the 17, and it's a first down.
First and 10 at the 17-yard line.
Here we go. Black, 95. Red, cycle. Blaster, 6. Hut, hut.
They're going to look to throw. And this one is going to be off the mark, too far out in front.
I'm really liking what I'm seeing from this defense because their coverage has been playing at a shutdown level so far. Even backed up late, they're forcing incompletions and fighting to keep them out of the end zone as the first half winds down.
Running out of the gun here with Benson. And he'll get about 3 as he's taken down at the 14-yard line. Nice job there on the tackle, keep him to the short game. Of course, he got some good news this week. He was named AFC Defensive Player of the Week from last week's effort.
And part of the reason he got that award, because of plays like that. Not every play is spectacular. Not every play is for a loss. Make the plays that are in front of you, keep it to short gains, and you pile up statistics.
Blue striker. Ready?
On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. Throwing middle, and it's complete. And oh, he's just going to be short here, barely. Maybe by a half a foot. It'll be 4th and inches. Second quarter action with 1:59 remaining. The offense here not budging. They're going to fight for it on 4th and inches.
Black ultra. Steel black. Grill green. Ready, ready.
Now back to throw. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert. Then they turn it over. The Niners go for it, but it doesn't work out. And this 11-play drive is going to lead to nothing on the scoreboard. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. And they're not going to play this conservative, I don't think. They had a field goal last time, and they're up, but they're looking to put a drive in the end zone.
I agree with you totally. No one goes out on the field and says, all right, let's just settle for 3 except in certain situations, trying to ice a game, that sort of deal. Most of the time, it's end zone, and that's what you're thinking, and I believe that's exactly what they're thinking as they begin this one.
Yeah, no quarterback ever goes after saying, hey, let's get 30. Giving back-to-back catches now. That one for 16, and another first down.
Boston, first down. First and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Now Lawrence. Looking middle, and that's complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory.
First and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Hey, Lion, Lion.
Here's Lawrence to throw. And he's got it. Got his man on the end round. Complete. So give him 5 yards there on the pitch and catch. And it'll be second down. So a decent game there, but not their 4th consecutive first down like they had on the first 3 plays.
You sound almost disappointed there. You want to fire the offensive coordinator on that one or what?
They'd gotten into a rhythm. I thought they were just going to keep going.
Yeah, almost a win for the defense, but if that's your win, you're not doing very well right now.
9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down. Now a timeout called for by the offense, as the stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in this first half. Now he'll tuck this and run. Thomas brings it in. Touchdown! Brian Thomas, his second touchdown on the season. And the Desperados are able to add on to their first half lead. Extra point right down the middle. And the rout is on here in this first half. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. I don't think they need to be reminded of the situation here. I mean, the clock is dwindling. 3-score deficit waiting for them at halftime unless they can get something on the board here before intermission. And out of bounds on the other side of midfield at the 45. That'll wind up a gain of 27 on the catch and run.
First and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Green back, 50, green. Blaster, 6. Ready?
They'll look to throw here on first down. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And he'll be out just a yard or two shy of the 30. The Niners passing game in sync now. They've got another first down.
Now that's the kind of big play you'd like to see. This first half, it hasn't gone their way, and they could use a shot in the arm, something to perk them up a bit. And they get one here in the passing game.
From the 32 now, here's first and 10.
Black 40. Blue striker. Hut, hut.
They'll set up a throw. And that one will fall incomplete. Clock here now just under 30 seconds to go in this first half. Now a second and 10.
Black steel, black. 52 blue. Black shot. Set.
Back to throw again. And he drops it incomplete. And their struggles continue here.
That's a big force of completion there to bring up 3rd and long. And this defense can still salvage a little momentum by forcing them to kick a field goal. Because just a few plays ago, they looked like they were headed towards the end zone.
Let's go. Red, 38. Go pink. Hey, let's go man, let's go man. Claws red. 6, mega. Set.
Again, he'll drop to throw. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete.
As a coaching staff, you can call just about whatever you want because you understand you have guys who reliably take away those massive shots downfield. You're not as worried about giving up the big one.
Well, still trailing here, but they do get the late field goal. Now their defense will try to keep this score right where it is heading into the locker room.
Yeah, and trailing at the break, you obviously don't want to go in off of a negative play. Give them credit for that one. Finding a way to put points on the board, give them any type of a spark, anything to build off of as they try and plan a comeback.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. And with a 3-score lead already, this is not time for a momentum change, so I'd imagine they'd be happy to just take this into the locker room. Looking to throw, Lawrence. Oh, look at Thomas wide open. Now a timeout signaled for him again with 10 seconds to go before halftime.
Let's just call it what it is. This has been a flat-out struggle for this defense all game long. They've really had a hard time slowing them down. And we're not big on speeches and guys jumping up and down. They might need their team leader on defense to get in their face right now, light a fire under these guys. They've got to start playing better assignment football and start getting guys on the ground.
Off the play fake. Here's Lawrence. And he's going to hook up with his big tight end. Complete. And he'll get this to the 30-yard line before crossing over out of bounds. So with 4 seconds to go in the half, here's the field goal unit onto the field. And this is right down the middle as he puts it through. And that will extend their lead even further. So this lead, Charles, just continuing to swell here in the first half.
It's interesting. When we talked to them prior to the game, they told us that their game plan was take no prisoners, and they've lived up to it so far because everything has worked. No guarantee that will continue. But all in all, this coaching staff's got to be very pleased by what they've seen.
Going to have the football and trailing on the scoreboard as we get back underway on EA Sports. Oh, a good return up past the 30. And they're going to have good starting field position. He's out of bounds, but not before he's across the 35. The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. And you have to think, Charles, down 3 scores already. They need to play an almost perfect second half to have a solid chance.
And that absolutely starts with finding some way to put together a touchdown drive here. They need to be smart, fast, efficient, get the ball to the end zone, and do it again multiple times in order to have a chance to win this game. As usual, the hallmark of a good run defense, linebackers making plays near the line of scrimmage. Absolutely nowhere to run there.
So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10. Back to throw here. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And he'll be corralled out across midfield down to the 45. He'll get 17 on that one, and the Niners have a first down.
And the 49er first down.
Ready. Blue, 32. Blaster, 6. Ready.
He'll look to throw. He's going to hit his man out of the backfield. Complete. And he'll go out of bounds right around the 40. So 5 yards here, 5 on the play. And that'll make it 2nd down.
2nd and 5.
33. Yellow.
They'll drop the throw. Firing quickly here, that's complete. And they're able to get this one past the 30 to the 25-yard line. 2 catches in the first half. Now he's got a 3rd here, and it's good for a first.
Here we go. 52 Blues. Black shot. Smash, red. Set.
They'll look to throw again. Going right side here, and that's complete. And he is out of bounds right around the 10-yard line. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down.
First and goal at the 10-yard line.
Black, 95. Bill Green. Blue, go. Blue striker. Steel, black. Set, huh?
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. And it's intercepted at the goal line. And he will bring it out past the 20-yard line.
They were well aware of the scoreboard as they went into halftime, and they know how tough it's been to put up any kind of points. But if there's a positive after that play, is that they were able to take a shot at the end zone on their opening drive of this half. The negative, though, that shot at 6 ended in an interception, and we know that's not going to jumpstart this struggling offense.
And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. First play of the drive going for 14 and a first down.
And while we may be looking at the scoreboard, this offense certainly is not, because they're showing no signs of backing down, even with a 3-score lead here in the 3rd quarter. I think they keep taking their shots. They've seen blown leads happen throughout this league. They don't want to fall victim to it themselves.
That's going to go as a loss of 4, and it'll be 2nd down.
When a draw works, it can be a thing of beauty. But when it doesn't, oh, it can be ugly. And in this case, loss of yardage ugly.
Quick throw there is incomplete.
I see the surprise in your face there, Parker. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up, not that time. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down. Here's Lawrence. Well, this is taken in. It's complete. And he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. Able to convert on 3rd and 14. A terrific play call. So 1st and 10. And if they score on this drive, might have to start digging in our second half blowout material. And it's a short one here. Complete to the tight end. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8. 2nd and 2.
Nice rhythm throw there on 1st down. He located his tight end, made a nice easy pitch and catch.
Hoping he can break a tackle or two. Wasn't able to do that there, but still good yardage. But to throw again is Lawrence. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. He's got a man. It's his tight end. That's complete. They just keep marching right along. 1st down on a pickup of 8 there.
We talk about mobility on quarterbacks all the time. Here's where it really pays off. Able to move, evade, and is accurate throwing on the run and picking up a 1st down.
They'll get this out to Tootin. And he's into the end zone for a receiving touchdown. Bayshore Tootin, an 18-yard touchdown grab. And the Desperados have opened the lead up to 30. Extra point splits the uprights, and the lead grows even larger here in the 3rd quarter.
49ers 3.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. The lane opens here. He's past the 30. And a very good starting field position as he's up just shy of the 40. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. It's a game that they would rather probably forget about, at least to this point, Charles. And one reason is turnovers. A turnover on the last drive. They had the issue in the 1st half as well, and that's really, unfortunately for them, helped to put this game out of reach.
And you know they won't admit it to themselves, but we know that winning the game is pretty much out of the picture now. So their bottom line is, how do they play a clean game the rest of this one, right? Take care of the football, no more turnovers, and see how that works.
On 1st down, he'll drop to throw. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Maybe a little frustration starting to creep in. The offensive line has done a great job of protecting him in this game, and there he was, hit again as he threw it.
Yeah, another time on his backside, probably starting to get a little frustrated.
Got to keep his composure. Can't let the defense know that they're getting to him.
And here's a handoff out of the gun. They do get a couple, but they'll be left staring at a 3rd and 8 coming up. Pretty good little 2-play sequence there. You foresee incompletion and a very short pickup.
Yeah, now maybe you bring in an extra defensive back or two because you want to try and defend on 3rd down. They like to play those nickel or sub packages, don't they?
Ready?
Out of the gun now on 3rd down. That's to the sideline and incomplete.
Sometimes it's just not your day. There's another failure right there on 3rd down.
I guess they figure they got to start taking some chances. Here's a big one in this 3rd quarter as he'll go for it on 4th down.
60 red. White, white. Black ultra. Black, red. Needle blue. Ready, ready.
They'll look to throw. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Niners go for it, but it doesn't work out. And it'll be a turnover on downs. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive.
Hey, easy, Ralph.
For this offense, Charles, remember the last time they were out here, marched it nearly the full length of the football field, and a lot of the attack went through the air, so now they're seeing if they can duplicate that performance.
Okay, if I show my age a little bit, partner, because I can hear my high school coach, John Ford. I can hear his voice in my head. Laddie, when you put the ball in the air, 3 things can happen, and 2 of them are bad. But the way the game's being played now, this is just part of what they do, so I don't think they should change anything at all. They've been dominant. Keep throwing it around.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10.
And an Austin first down.
Now Lawrence. Now he's going to step up and run. And he'll go down, and that will do it for the 3rd quarter of action. We have played 3 quarters. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back now in Austin. And this is a blowout so far as we get set for the 4th quarter. A very one-sided affair. Ball on the 28-yard line. Here's 2nd down and 1. Lawrence. Shoves him aside. And he takes it down to the 10-yard line. 18 yards that time to push him up 1st and goal.
That's good.
When you have someone throwing it that well, that confidently, you don't have to call the game in fear at all, do you? You just go ahead and play.
Yep, confidence with a lead to throw it here in the 4th, and boom, he's on the money.
Hey, you don't have to tuck your head in and take a total at this point. You just go ahead and play.
A gain of 7 that time. 2nd and goal.
Brings up 2nd and goal at the 3-yard line.
Now Lawrence to throw. This is caught. Only able to pick up 2, and that leads us to 3rd and goal.
A 2-yard pickup brings up 3rd and goal.
Rip, 23. Silver.
And he'll go backwards, losing yardage to the 5. That winds up being a 4-yard loss and leads to 4th down.
For the field goal. A 22-yard.
And his kick here is good. And that will extend their lead even further. Well, ultimately not really sure that they're going to need those 3 points, but they'll take the 3 and they pad that lead.
Yeah, this one's already wrapped up, but you and I both know if you're an offensive coordinator, you never let up on the gas unless the head coach tells you to do so. And maybe you've actually clicked him off in your headset so you can keep calling plays and trying to add to this lead.
The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. Well, we said it at halftime that they would need a nearly perfect second half to erase that deficit that they were facing, CD. But unfortunately, the second half has pretty much been a carbon copy of the first.
Yeah, that early lead was almost insurmountable the way their opponent was playing. And partners, they do have some good news, though. This one is getting close to being over, and they can try and hit the reset button starting tomorrow.
Ready?
And 2nd and 10, he'll look to throw again. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down.
They lead big, and a major part of that has been how they've taken their play to a whole new level this second half. No points allowed since the break, and you can add another incompletion to the total number that they forced in this runaway contest.
And they're going to get him down well short of the first as he can only get this to about the 19. Give him 2 yards on that play, and that'll bring up 4th down.
Hut. 50, green. Slide through. Green jack. 6, Mega. Smash, red.
Hey, spin.
Ready.
As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive. No reason not to try it there, and they do indeed convert on 4th. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10.
18 on the play. First down, San Francisco.
Looking to throw. And he's got his man out of the slot, complete. And a 5-yard gain gets him to the 42. second down and 4.
6-yard pickup.
Here we go,
Brings
set.
up second and 4. At the 42-yard line.
They'll look to throw here. Going down the middle, and it's complete. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. Now they set up the screen. That's complete. And he is out of bounds, but first he gets it inside the 10 to the 7. That's back-to-back plays of over 20 yards. 2 big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
And that's another play that's painted the picture of this game overall. It's been a blowout. It's been continually fueled by big turnovers and stops for one side and an inability to advance the ball from the other.
Here's a 2nd and 7. And that is caught. Well, they're going to see this one to the end. They get a score, but pretty much an exercise in futility right now. Still down big. Sometimes those tight ends are a mismatch. They found the mismatch there.
And that's exactly why you want to draw up those types of plays, because coverage is just going to go to the natural guys, the guys that make the big plays on the outside. If you work your tight end into it, that's a tough one for a defense to handle.
Tough. They couldn't handle it. It worked out for 6. The 49ers ready to kick it away, and here we go. And this one definitely not in the landing zone. In fact, it's over the back line. So this is going to come out to the 35. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. Well, we've reached the stage where it's a mere formality at this point. They've got the comfortable lead. We know what the outcome is going to be. I guess the only question is, do they want to put more points on the board before the final gun?
Well, I certainly hope not. And I'm being selfish here because you and I have flights to catch. Let's go ahead and finish this one off, guys. You've taken care of business. Let's close it out. And you and I, let's get to the airport.
And they finally catch up to him and take him down. Jeez, where was he going? A huge loss there. Now 3rd down and very long.
Red on red.
Lawrence will throw. And this pass broken up. And the contact well timed there. And now 4th down. Here's Logan Cook now. And no room for error here as his first punt comes from deep in his own end zone. Fielded just inside. Now a hit and a loose football. Inside the 20. And that might just cement it. A return for a late touchdown. They'll go in for 2. They'll kick the point after. Point after, right down the middle. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to that big lead.
49ers 10.
And you can bet they're preaching 2 hands on the ball here as the kicks away following that fumble return. And the kick team down there quickly. They don't have to run as far as they used to. And they're able to stop him before he can even make it to the 15.
In this position, trying to get back into the game, teams are looking for a spark from their special teams. That's not what they got, though. They got a setback, and they have a long field to cover if they want to try and put points on the board.
He's going to let it fly. And the defense loses him. It's complete. Down to the 10. And he's across for the touchdown. Too little, too late. But he does get in for 6.
No wonder you're grinning. You just beat me in our fantasy league.
Indeed I did, my good man. And correct me if I'm wrong, that was just a simple fly route, wasn't it?
No, there's nothing to correct at all. You've got it down pat. And I just remember as a player, when I'd be in practice sessions, and I'd hear 9 from the receivers. That meant fly route, go, look out. That was the 9, and he just kept going all the way into the end zone for the touchdown.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And the returner down to a knee, and this will come out to the 30-yard line.
Their own 35-yard line.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive.
Red 23.
Now they are really in the driver's seat here, enjoying this lead late in the fourth quarter. The defense does have all 3 timeouts, but at this point, doesn't look like it's going to matter much. The 49ers now going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming second down play.
Hey, run.
That one looks like he'll throw here. Over the middle, open is Thomas. Will be taken down, but not before they work this to the 45. Now the offense going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. 1st and 10, and they've got 3 tight ends out there. A jumbo package look. They'll try to run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. He's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down.
I like it. I like the call. Still an opportunity to run the football and chew up a little more time off the clock.
Just need a yard here. 2nd and 1.
Hey, hey, hey. Hey, Soko, so hot. Red.
And they'll give him another shot here on the ground. And he'll be inside the 35 now at the 34-yard line. Able to get the 1 yard he needed, but nothing more.
I think they like this drive a little bit better there, partner. Running game helping out, picking up some of the slack. Because remember the last drive, they went 3 and out.
Hey, easy, Ralph. Son, it's hot. Here we go, son.
Hands it off out of the gun. Down to about the 32.
Watching that play unfold, watching him complete it, brought back memories of doing all those pursuit drills to make sure you don't over-pursue and let a guy get a cutback lane on you. He did that very well.
You praised him on tape yesterday for the angles that he takes to the ball. Took a great angle right there. The defense can stop it twice more as they take a knee here. Charles, a lot of happy faces heading into the tunnel as this one ends, and understandably so. Not only did they get the win, but boy, their offense was on fire in this ball game.
And partner, I have no idea what the top speed is on one of those high-end sports cars. What's the top gear you can get into? This offense, they certainly were there in this one, huh? Everything clicking for them in this contest, the kind of performance that they're going to cherish.
So for Austin, it's back-to-back victories now after the Week 1 defeat as they move to 2-1. And they will hit the road next week. Meanwhile, for San Francisco, they'll fall to 1-2. And they'll look to regroup next week as they head to MetLife Stadium to take on the New York Giants. So for Charles Davis and our entire